that Meg's gone. We don't have Lucella anymore.
Meg is coming back. She's just busy with the babies for a bit.
We both know that's not changing anytime soon.
I'm Rodrigo.
I need a break.
Beth, 5 minutes.
Why don't you want to play Lucella, Joe? I mean, you get to flaunt around in fancy jewelry and scream thrillingly.
You've answered your own question.
And you get to flirt with the loyal art of Valentina.
Marby doesn't approve of flirts.
Well, flirting's just a game that men and women play. You like games.
Not that kind.
Well, I'm glad. You know, some girls I meet go on at such a rate, it's just embarrassing. Like Sally Mingot. If you would have seen the way she was talking to me at last week's dance, or just the way that she was just all over me. If you were in my place, half the things you see would just astonish you.
Well, if I was in your place, I mean, why should you mock girls for doing what they do? Girls can never win at any game, can they?
Don't be
No,
so
but one
frustrated.
set of rules for you and another for me. Always, always, always.
I just meant that some girls flirt with me in life, you know, but I prefer what you do. Don't do. I prefer you, old fellow. Just as you are. You know, I'm going away to college tomorrow, and you won't see me for months.
I know.
Are you gonna cry as I ride away on my white steed?
I'll be burning up with jealousy, wishing I could play your role. But might as well wish for the moon. Instead, I'll wither away in Aunt March's service, clinging to phantom promises of Europe till I turn gray.
Is there anything I can do to make you happy?
Just do your best in school, since I can't.
I'll make something of myself for you, Joe. But you have to promise me something in return. Promise me that you're not going to sit around moping and snuffling. Promise me that you're finally going to finish writing that novel that you've been scribbling out of
Lori,
years.
I don't know if it's ready for the world.
We'll
Go on.
only get what we want if we only try.
Lori, Beth said you to Lucella. I'll play with you.
No, not now. I swear you'll see me off tomorrow, Joe.
As I am a gentleman. Amy, we could still rehearse, and you could be Lucella as long as you promise to.
Our home is playful. Marmy, father, they have grandchildren to amuse them. Nobody
Amy.
wants this anymore. Nobody needs this. This kind of thing is inappropriate for women of your age. And did I hear you say you see Lori off tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, you can't. You promised to wait on Aunt March with me.
I spend enough time scraping to Aunt March in our working hours.
Poor people are well advised to please the rich ones.
What, so we should just spend our time pandering to millionaires because they have money and we don't?
Money that we need. You act like it's such a hardship. But she pays you for it.
You have no idea how terrible it is to spend years pretending to be something that you're not.
It's time to be realistic, Josephine, and give up on these egocentric, frankly childish fantasies of changing the world and showing them all. Just bite your tongue and humor poor Aunt March.
What about Lori?
He'll be better off without you. And promise me you'll wear something more appropriate. Joe,
Beth, stop.
representation.
Whatever.
You just door. Is she dead?
God, I hope so.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Amy, you look absolutely wonderful. And Joseph, what a remarkable outfit.
Why, thank you, Aunt March. I so agree.
Read to us.
Oh, Aunt March, I'm not here to work. I'm here for a social club.
Sermons for a young lady. A lady? No place.
Sermon 1.
You
A
look well,
lady
Amy.
knows her place.
Now's your place! Now's your place!
Sermon 2.
So do you.
A lady has a presentation.
And Polly's so charming. Mind your fingers.
Sermon 3. A lady behaves cautiously.
Charming. How does your father fare, child?
Speaks with
Little better on mine.
expression.
Better. Not for long, I'm sure.
Not for long,
You should have never have gone to
A
school.
lady
But then again, you should have never had a war at all.
Auntie. A lady holds her tongue.
Why should we poke our noses down south? Lincoln ought to have never have pressed his agenda.
Now, Auntie, we don't have to talk politics.
We should focus on the union and put the homeland first.
A lady holds her tongue.
But your parents are both. Your father and his radical abolitionist. And your mother and her immigrant trash.
A lady
I told
holds
her,
tongue.
I said, you go amongst that common boat and never know what will come home trailing after you. And look what happened. She never listened to sage advice from cooler heads, and she always wished to slum around amongst the lesser classes. And so she nearly killed your half-wit sister, and now say that she doesn't.
You're
What
not
on earth?
You're so right, Aunt March, and you're so right, Amy. We should have never gotten into this war. I mean, who cares if people are being enslaved? That's hundreds of miles away. Why should it bother us? Why should we do anything? Stop it. No, we should have no objections. Isn't that right, Amy? No egocentric aspirations to change the world. No, we should be adults. And the adult thing is to do nothing and say nothing, and if we accomplish nothing, then that's for the best. No, we should just close our eyes, shut our mouths, and accept the same evil forever. Isn't that right, Amy?
Joseph, you've made your point. You may be quiet now.
Quiet now!
Yes, you are.
Quiet now!
Now, Auntie. What a speech, Joseph. But I'm glad to know your true thoughts at last. Miss Amy, I have long planned to make a European tour,
Long planned indeed.
and since Josephine is so cross-patched against leaving home or keeping a civil tongue in her head, I thought maybe you would like to be my lady companion.
Auntie,
You don't make me start with me.
after all of this time, after all of this
I promised to bring a lady companion. A lady.
Amy.
Yes, Aunt March, and thank you. I think we should visit today.
Maria, do something!
There's nothing to be done, Joe. Aunt chooses Amy.
Amy is too little.
I am not. I'm a woman full grown. And it's your own fault. If you hadn't been so nasty and temperate and bitter,
Bitter from years of swallowing by. Girls, please.
You'll wake your father.
you think I'm I know more about the world than you ever did. That if you go to Europe, things will be so different. That you can do and be whatever you want. Europe isn't the set of one of your theatricals.
I can't listen to this.
You don't need to make up what happens in life. There are rules over there just like you. And if Mark's taking me along because I know how to keep my peace. And I act like a lady. And you never do.
Don't you understand, Amy? I mean, I could never be a lady even if I wanted or tried to be one. Look, they would all say, look at that ugly boy in that dress, choking on every thought, biting his tongue till it fell off. So I might as well just be what I am.
So be what you are, Josephine, and live with the consequences.
It's always so. I try everything and I get all the judgment.
I don't think Amy always gets what she wants, Joe. I'm glad you're not going yet, Joe. For I should miss you.
I should never go to Europe at all. I mean, I work and I try and I push, and because I'm not exactly what everybody wants me to be, it all just goes to waste.
Joe, I don't think you'd want to go to Europe as Aunt Marge's handmaiden anyhow. Amy has no grand ambitions and little else to do now that she's growing up, but at least you have your writing.
I meant what I said, Mommy, to Amy. I'm never going to be a lady or a woman like you.
Joe, you don't have to be. Joe.
No. I'll do it my own way. I'll go to Europe and I'll show Amy and I won't have to scrape or beg or compromise anything. I'll do it my own way.
How?
My novel. I promised Lori I'd finish it.
Joe!
I have to write, Beth. I said I have to. Meg! Meg, it's been months since you last visited. Why are you here? Meg. Meg, are you... Meg, are the babies alright? What? Is that blood? It's Jane. Jane,
Joe.
you've been writing to me a story. Well, why are you crying? Where's Marnie? She's downstairs changing Papa's bandages.
Then I'll come back another time.
Well, you could talk to me.
I need a grown woman's opinion, Joe.
Well, I'm here.
I can't say it. It's too shameful.
Just try.
Well, I'm home alone with the babies all day now. Demi is starting to crawl. I can't leave him for a moment but find him headed towards the fire. And Daisy has the colic. She won't stop crying. They're both teething. And I never realized what an angel Hammond is here with all the chores. They just never end. And we can't afford any help. John works hard enough just to keep a roof over our heads. So I'm alone. Alone all day with the twins, John. All day of every day I'm fighting a battle against all the nappies and bottles and swaddling clothes in the world, and I'm always losing. Oh, Meg. But today they finally took a nap at the same time, and it was so quiet, and I sat and I thought, if I could have anything in the world right now, I thought all I want is jam.
It's alright to want jam.
So I tore through the cupboards and I dug up some dusty old pot of raspberry and I ate it right out of the jar, Joe, like a child. And I was happy for one little peaceful moment just for me. And just then, like she sensed it, Daisy woke up and started crying, and that woke up Denny and he started crying, and I should have gone and got them right then, but I just couldn't. I started crying, and that's how John found me, crying and covered in jam with the baby screaming. somebody's crying mother, jam-covered wife.
Then do that, Meg. Come back and live here.
Could the babies come too? I couldn't leave them.
Yes, they could stay in the attic.
I'm worried in every room. They keep growing and growing.
Everything can be as it was.
What about John?
Forget him, that loser, stupid, stuffy old Brooks.
Right. Meg, I'm sorry. I've been working so hard and I was very cruel. I was very,
Very, stiff.
rigid, yes. I'm feeling very,
Stuffy? One might say stuffy.
very stuff. Meg, please come home. The babies need you. I need you.
No. No, not stuffy, John.
Meg!
I'm sorry, Joe. Forgive me. I was just being childish.
Didn't you want to touch
Joe,
Marty?
I'm the Marmy now.
Oh, what end to a maiden's art?
Oh, I have to finish. Joe, you've been working so hard for months. Won't you just come out and talk to me?
No, I have to write Beth. And I'm done. And if everything changes, then I'll change everything.
So I says to him, I'm not going to pay you that price, and especially not for a story like that. Enter. Enter. Who's that?
It's Joe. Joe March.
Who?
You bought that story from me last spring. The Spell of Rodrigo.
Buy a lot of stories. You bring another.
Something better. I brought my very first world premiere novel. A whole work. Yes, a whole work about Rodrigo. An epic. It has everything. Swords, mermaids, pirates, birth and death and tragedy and heavy themes. Like, yeah, and it's set all over Europe. So,
Not in the market for ladies now.
but you have a press downstairs with books in the windows.
Those are works of literature, not sentimental pieces.
This is serious. I've worked on it for years.
I assume you're a woman. And this is a lady's novel. Doesn't matter how you dress it up. Miss March, there's a legitimate place for women's voices. Write me a short little story. I'll run it next to Powder Ads to help them sell.
This is a whole book.
15 for a story. Put some heaving bosoms on.
15? Last time you paid me 30.
Yeah. It seems to me like last time you had a cooler head coach. Where's your agent? Listen, most men wouldn't pay a woman enough, but I'm forward thinking. Miss March, next time you step into this world, bring that agent, your father or your husband. Remember, I'm one of the good ones. Ladies, am I right?
it.
Are you alright?
I was just being childish.
Well, do you want to write? Maybe that'll make you feel better.
No, my stories are lightweight, sentimental. They don't mean anything.
Maybe you could try writing something real, like something about your life.
My life. Nobody wants to hear about my life, Beth. About a house full of naive, stupid little girls. About someone awkward and deluded and not even a real woman.
That's not true.
No, it is true. And saying it isn't won't change anything.
Well, do you want to put on a play?
Beth,
Tell me a story, Joe.
Beth, stop.
Can anything make you feel better?
No. Hurry.
Miss March, Mr. Lawrence from next door. I believe you may remember me from our Miss Forgotten.
Stop that.
What do you think, Joe? Do I look like a real college man?
You look like a man. Wait, have you kept your promise?
Studied myself to a skeleton all semester, and got top marks. With honors.
Ori,
I was motivated.
well, I'm so proud of you.
I've been a good boy. I mean, a good man.
A good old fellow.
How have you been, old fellow?
Just one trouble on top of another.
Oh, come. What's the matter? You know I can't bear a damsel in distress.
I can't say. It's too shameful.
Could you finish your novel?
No, I did finish. It's right over there.
Well, then, 3 huzzahs for the great authoress.
Stop. No, I took it to the publisher in Bristol. He was dreadful, and Amy's going to Europe because she's a lady, and Meg's never coming back because she's a mother, and I'm not anything.
Whoa, Joe.
And there's no place for someone like me in this world, and everybody's moving on and growing up and away, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, slow down. So you don't have a publisher yet, but we'll find you one, or something. You've just got to keep trying.
Oh, Lord, but without a publisher, I'll never be one of the great minds, and I'll just grow old and die serving people like Aunt March until I'm a nobody, and until the day I die and forgotten.
Since when were you so grim?
Since you went away.
Well, you don't have to make money, you know?
Of course I do.
Well, what if someone were to just give it to you?
Ha!
Don't laugh, Joe. Could be like a knight in shining armor, like the brave Valentine.
It's just a story. I should know. I'm the one who made it up.
Then a friend. Someone who loves you. Joe,
Lord, no.
I have loved you ever since I first laid eyes on you. And you must admit, it's perfect. I mean, I'm already part of the family, and I have money, so you'll never have to work again. And we can go to Europe. It'll be our honeymoon. Joe, please marry me.
So, Amy's a lady. Meg is a mother, and you want me to be a wife?
No, I want you to be me. No, I mean, I want you to be you, and me to be... Joe, I just want us to be together.
Can't we just stay as we are?
I can't pretend we're still little children, playfellows. I need something more. Don't you?
Lord, please don't
No,
cry.
I know it's not manful.
No, it's not that, I swear.
Joe, don't you love me? Even a little.
Lord, I love you so much, but not as you want me to. It's not me.
I'm not going to college anymore.
What?
I was only there for you, Joe.
No, Lori, you'll
is true. It is. You've just built up some idea of what it means to be a man in your head, and that you got from the world or college or your grandfather or something. But it's not me. I mean, it's not even you. We just need to shake off this childish fantasy.
Childish? Joe, this isn't childish. It's growing up, and it's real, and we can never go back. Now, why can't you want what any other woman would want?
I'm not like other women, and I thought you understood.
I hope you get what you do want, Joe. Whatever that is.
Lori, welcome home.
No, not home.
Lori,
Not now.
what was that about? Nothing. What did you do to Lori? Nothing, Amy. Just leave me alone. Sure. Lori made an offer to me. He what? And I had to say no. You what? And now my best friend's gone forever. Joe, nothing is forever. How could you be so stupid? What? You just do whatever you want. I never get to do what I want, and you never care how it affects people. You, Josephine, are absolutely purist. Purist. Childish, silly. You mean puerile? Yes, but purist too. So unyielding, so selfish. Don't you dare write that down! Purist. You are impossible. You can't just be the way you are. And yet,
Joe, let's go talk to Marty. Lori, can't you play something good?
No. You're going away, Beth. And you can tell Joe that I'm not going to bother your family anymore.
But your family, where are you going?
Not back to college.
Maybe to Europe then? Amy's going without March, you know. I'm sure she'd love it was in Italy or a companion.
Amy's just a child.
Not anymore, you must see that. And she's fond of you. I came here once to talk to your grandfather, and it was hard, but it was better for all of us.
Everything's ruined for me now. Forever.
Nothing lasts forever. Lori, I think sometimes we want so badly we don't always see what we have. see my novel? Perhaps it's in here. I don't see it.
Amy, do you have it?
I do not.
Maybe it's in the other room.
I warned you.
What?
You've been torturing me for years. Right from every word I misspoke, making me feel stupid. Rampaging through life with your rough ways, never caring for me or Lori or anybody. But now I have nothing to show for it. For now it's gone.
What?
There, you'll find your lesson at last.
You mean this notebook? This is the book that'll write your malapropisms in, Amy. Not the...
What did you burn, Amy?
Not the blue notebook.
No, stop the burning!
Stop, Amy. I didn't mean to. They look the
What have
same.
you done?
I'm so sorry, Josephine. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Stop! That is enough!
My only copy
That
is
is
a
enough.
accident. That child are gone. I didn't mean to.
And I can never do it again.
I said I didn't mean to.
No, you didn't. You did it because you're jealous.
I'm jealous of an old monster like you.
Amy,
Stop! Stop! Amy, stop!
Perhaps we should retire until dinner.
I can't leave the same table as her, Marmy.
Marty, I don't feel safe.
You shouldn't feel safe. You're not.
Maybe you would like to visit Meg for a few days, Amy.
Why I always said, when does she go?
Amy.
She always just gets what she wants.
I never get what I want. Let's go pack your things. And you're not my sister, Joe. Joe, no. Amy's right. It's been years, and we've never had peace. We're too different. I mean, I just let us grow apart. It's better for everybody involved.
But our family.
Why should people be together when they want nothing in common? Amy will go to Europe and learn some gentlemen, and I'll stay here, getting older and angrier and more bitter. No. Let us grow apart. It is better for everybody involved.
I can't believe that's right.
People move on and away. Dreams and bonds we had when we were children were childish. They don't mean anything now. And I'm tired. Tired of fighting against, breaking myself against every wall. Let the war be over. I'm done.
Look at the flowers, Beth. Calling
Beth, you're
Meg.
my conscience.
Merry Christmas!
And then
Stop.
always losing. You'll wear yourself out,
I
Beth.
didn't mean to.
She can't handle your not my sister. I'm the mommy now.
You can't.
Beth, stop!
Is there anything I can do? Anything we can do? I just got her back.
I've done all that I can.
I just got her back.
Nothing else I can do. Nothing else you can do. Sorry.
Good morning.
Is the doctor here?
He's speaking with Mommy now. How long have you been feeling sick again?
I never really felt well after the fever. And I know I'll never get better.
Don't say that, Beth.
The doctor said
Hang the doctor.
what I'd do when I grew up. I thought of being married or moving on. I couldn't imagine myself anything stupid bastard, but I wanted to go away. I'm afraid of being homesick, Jill. And I worry about all of you. Without me, I'm going to miss everything.
Don't worry, I'll take care of everything, just as you do.
What?
I decided to give up on my fantasies about riding out and changing the world, running away to Europe. I'll give up riding and do my duty and I'll make the house cheerful.
What?
Beth, I finally grown up.
What? Beth, how could you say that? I thought you'd be pleased. That's not growing up, that's giving up. Please, calm down, Beth. So you play the new Beth to them, Joe. That's not the part for you. You get the privilege of growing up, so use it. Don't waste your life trying to be a violet if you're a chestnut bird, prickly on the outside and soft on the inside. Or a big rigid oak tree, or a stupid rock even. I don't want that, Joe.
I've never seen you so angry before, Beth.
You've proven you can provoke anyone.
Can I get you anything?
All I want is the family I have with that, Joe. Where's Amy?
She's coming later with Meg and the babies.
I know you two are different, but make amends. Life is too short to be angry at one's sisters.
I don't think.
Bring her and Lori. Bring them together. Write the stories, Joe. Write better ones. Don't give up. Promise me. Tell me a story, Joe. Now? A real one.
Once upon a time, there was a family. 4 girls, a mother, and a father. And they lived in a small house on the shores of a big city that was part of an even bigger country.
And that country went to war.
To war with the South.
That was hard.
But the family stayed together. Because even if the world was split apart, together, they were whole.
Nothing lasts forever.
And the best of all, the conscience of the family. It was Beth.
And when that girl died,
No. In this story, that girl, she never dies.
Marvin, bring the flowers closer. Look at them, all together. So beautiful.
And this girl loved her family, though they were perfect. She learned her lessons, though they were small, and she did her work, though it was humble. Beth never had magical powers or went on any big adventures. And she loved her monster instead of slaying it. That story wasn't a great epic, and that's why it needs to be told. And in this story, Beth never dies.
Joe, tell it again.
in there.